I don't think I have ever had so many requests to do a review than I had for the Inkey List Retinol Eye Cream. Should not have surprised me. After all, the Inkey List reviews and my Retinol videos are among the most popular in search, so what better than to mash these two together. So far, the Inkey List released 3 eye creams. Their Caffeine Eye Serum, a strong favorite of mine for years now. Their Brighten Eye cream that I personally found pretty underwhelming, and now the one we are going to discuss today. I've been using it on and off for more than 6 months now, so about time I tell you my thoughts. Hi, I'm Dr. Anne. I'm a medical doctor with a passion for skincare that works. On this channel, we explore the science behind skin and do quick reviews, so you learn to pick exactly these products that work for your individual skin concern. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. To answer that question first, no, I don't think you really need a dedicated eye cream, with the exception of when it comes to using retinoids. I use tretinoin for the rest of my face, but wouldn't dream of taking it up to my eyes, so I personally opt for a dedicated retinol product for there. Let's hear what the Inkey List Retinol Eye Cream claims. A nighttime eye cream formulated to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles while giving extra support to your most fragile skin. Our retinol eye cream has been formulated with slow-release vitamin A derivatives. These have been shown to support natural collagen production while being gentle enough to use around the eyes. After squeezing some cream out of the tube, you get a firm cream with a faint yellow hue and no noticeable scent. The consistency is much firmer than I'm used to from other products and not in a creamy sense. I can't really explain, but it just gives a little more resistance than your average face product. Retinol products are supposed to be used at night because the ingredient is reactive to light, so this is when I reach for the cream. As you have seen in many of my skincare routines, I do not only take it underneath my eyes, but up on the mobile lid and around the eye as well. The skin there needs the same love and care it does underneath the eyes, and as a woman of a certain age, I can tell you that it does indeed need firming. Despite the firmness I mentioned before, the cream spreads easily and without tugging. Looking at the ingredient list, it reads pretty straightforward. Humectants like glycerin, emollients to smooth out the skin, and of course retinol, making its appearance after phenoxyethanol, which indicates a low concentration, exactly what you want in a product for the delicate eye area. The Inkey List mentions they use a stabilized retinol compound in a slow-release formula, so are they not using retinol per se, but Vitalise, where the retinol is encapsulated in a carnauba wax capsule, probably what makes the formula so dense, along with vitamin E, glycerin, and a few other additives. Now, there's nothing wrong with using so-called stabilized retinol compounds. I'm sure they have their benefits. I just want to emphasize that a stabilized retinol compound is not the same as retinol. It might work differently, maybe better, maybe worse. So we can't just expect it to give the same results retinol has shown in studies. As the Inkey List claims that this reduces the appearance of fine lines, they're certainly living up to that. Most hydrating eye creams would. As for giving you a retinol effect on the eyes, it is a little more tricky. You can't really be sure when using an encapsulated form, and you won't be able to tell from using the product for a few months. But at the same time, using a pure retinol might be more than the skin around your eyes can take. I personally enjoy the probably weaker, but at the same time irritation-free formula when it comes to that delicate part of my face. Now, how does it compare to the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Eye Serum? While the Murad version contains more humectants and additional plant extracts, the main difference I would see is that Murad uses 2 different kinds of retinoids, retinol and retinol propionate, retinol ester. Again, the concentration of both is low and the effect of the retinol ester debatable, so if that actually makes a difference in your skin that justifies the price difference is a question I find hard to answer. What I definitely prefer is the texture of Murad's version. It is called a serum and feels much more lightweight on the skin. Again, if that warrants the price difference is a decision you need to make yourself. But for the time being, I will stick with the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Eye Serum and not repurchase the Inkey List's offer. If you're on a budget though, I think among the available retinol eye creams, this one by the Inkey List is a valid option. Please tell me in the comment below if you think a separate eye cream is needed. I'm going to link to more videos on the screen now that I think you might enjoy, and I'm going to see you very soon with another one. Bye!